Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Bam. There we go.
Oh, there we
Audio.
go. Audio check.
Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this?
Oh, man. Feels good to be back here. Man, I'm ready to go.
Dude, I'm ready to rock and roll. This is going to be a fun show. So
Nervous. I'm nervous.
we got a new... Man, you know what? It does look better, though.
You look better. Which I thought was impossible.
No, it looks... Yeah, it looks nice. No more fucking weird... Blah, blah, blah. No more weird... Blah, blah, blah. All right, you ready to get into it?
Get my makeup on. Get ready to go. Yes. Let's just go right to the show. Was that, man. Is that Outlast music? That was jam. Oh, Rico. Yeah, dude.
Streets
Intro.
Rage 3.
Wow, that's shocking. That game usually sucks with music.
Yeah. Rico! All right, let's do this.
Rico in the house.
I have got...
And this energy drink thing's a kick in. I lost all my flow.
I have got the intro this week for us. In honor of Elimination Chamber. I'm trying to do my wrestler promotion guy thing. You ready?
Oh, God.
That's not the voice I'm going to do.
I'm ready.
I need a drink of water. Actually, I wanted a little raspy.
Hey,
A little rasp
wait,
action.
hold on. Is Potato Head in the shot?
Yeah, move him over a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Meet our potato. Have you been talking about a certain show based on a game on HBO? Yes, we have been. And we'll be talking more about that today. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I do want to do a D&D update. I forgot. Get a pen.
Yeah, just sneak it in there.
Okay. I'll just sneak it in there.
Sneak it in there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 6 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. As always, the hosts of this week's show are myself, Matty Ice, and sitting beside me, Mr. Marky Mark.
No, you should have. The greatest around, Mark Reichert.
Yeah, that's better. That was like a not a Hollywood, like a hockey guy.
Yeah.
That was a good hockey
Yeah.
broadcast guy.
Yep.
Anyway, welcome back to the show, everyone. Season 8, Episode 6, February 20th. We have a fun show for you today. We're just going to sit back, relax, and really just kick it old school. We're just
New week, new me.
We're just kind of shooting from the hip on this one. We got an outline, but it ain't much. She's on paper, baby.
Yeah, going back to the old school here, the old roots.
The roots
And,
of the show.
We're just gonna let it flow and chat. By all means, jump in, please.
You sounded like a Muppet. Who? Me? You?
We always sound like Muppets. But
yeah,
hey,
that's kind of just what we
if you
do.
guys got friends that might be interested, send them a share. Send them give them hooked up. Let's get chat blowing up. Let's go. Let's rock this sucker. So we're gonna have fun this show.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be an all around good time. And we are, of course, going to kick it off with the weekly wrap up, which I don't have a sound effect for.
Weekly wrap up.
So, as always, we talk about what we've been playing, what we've been doing. Mark has been playing a couple games. I've been playing one game that I talked about last week, and that game is Hogwarts Legacy, Mr. Mark.
I see that.
A very Harry Potter themed game. I actually, instead of watching it, I played it this week. I started the intro up, got pretty far in I got like maybe 5 hours into it. I don't have the time to play all the games, and I've actually been on a Call of Duty kick. I won't talk about it, but I will say I miss you know what I really miss? You know what I think I miss a lot about Call of Duty? I miss
Fun.
fun. And you know what I think the fun was? I keep blaming the Call of Duties. I don't have people to play the fucking games with anymore. I'm solo queuing in all these matches. I've got nobody to play these with.
I wonder why. Have you ever played Sea of Thieves with you?
Okay, that's not fair.
You're a meanie. You're kind of like one of those guys.
No, I like you guys just fuck around the whole time, and I want to go collect treasure. Okay.
No, but I mean,
I learned that
Call of Duty, you do. You're like, I can see that with you.
I learned the error of my ways. I'm not gonna
You're like, call your spot. Call your spot.
I don't play Call of Duty like I play Counter-Strike.
I'm just saying. I remember back in the day, you were like, man, playing with so and so is cool and all, and like I like everyone, but man, I just want to fucking win, dude, and actually put some teamwork, use some communication, and actually do this right.
That sounds like Overwatch, Matt.
And now,
or maybe that's just
now
Matt.
You don't have anyone to play Call of Duty or with. You know, if anyone's watching this wants to be Matt's Call of Duty buddy, he's here.
I'd appreciate it.
He's here.
I just want friends. I have actually gotten a lot better at that game. I got my little sniper skills back, and I'm kind of crushing it. But anyway, enough about Call of Duty. I'll talk about that next week because there's a game mode that dropped that I'm going to play a little bit more and explain for you guys because it's a pretty cool game mode. But Hogwarts Legacy. So Hogwarts Legacy, you start out as a 5th year wizarding student, which is an older student. This is like Harry Potter in the Order of the Phoenix era. This is not like the timeline, but that's how old Harry Potter would be. That's how old you are, rather.
Okay.
It starts out of a professor from Hogwarts is kind of recruiting you, and you are going to take off towards the school on a chariot with invisible horses that I forgot the name of, but they talk about them.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you get to select your house?
You do. So.
Okay. Oh, wait, is it with the hat?
It is.
Oh, okay, yep.
But it's not random. It kind of. It's a little random, but you can pick whatever house you want to be in.
I'm going to guess what house you picked. Ready?
Yeah.
Hufflepuff. No, I'm just bet.
I'll give you 3 more guesses. So Hufflepuff, no.
No, I bet you Ravenclaw.
No.
Oh, then you're Gryffindor.
No.
No.
I went Slytherin. I fucking went Slytherin.
You're not Slytherin.
I know.
Though.
Well,
you're so not Slytherin.
I'm not gonna play it like I would.
Actually, you know what? You are now. That's right. We decided you are Slytherin.
Why am I Slytherin?
Well, when we first met you in life,
I was a Hufflepuff.
You were Hufflepuff,
and I wanted to slap the shit. If
you were Hufflepuff as fuck.
If anybody tells you you're a Hufflepuff, you have the God-given right to just slap the fucking
you
shit
were a
out of them.
Hufflepuff.
I know.
You were a Hufflepuff kid. You were Matt. You were like, oh hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Matt. You play video games too? That's cool. And then you became Gryffindor.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were wise and you were smart and you were like a leader and you were a good guy. And then something happened.
So what makes me Slytherin?
You
now?
hung out with fucking me and Jason too long.
That's true.
Jason and I are absolute Slytherins. We turned you to the dark side.
Yeah, and I'm trying to rewrite history. I'm trying to hang out with good people like Mike from Lost Joystick Network to really set me on.
He seems Hufflepuff.
To really set me on the Ravenclaw path. I'm gonna fucking edit that part out.
Well, no, he does seem Ravenclaw, but he does seem really puffy though, Hufflepuffy.
Mike, next time you see Mark, you have the God-given right to slap the fucking shit out of him.
That's okay. I mean,
somebody calls you a Hufflepuff. That is a fucking insult.
Brenda's a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. How dare you? Says Mike. So you start this game out with. You are on the way to Hogwarts by a chariot driven by horses that are invisible, and I don't know the name of them. I'm sorry. So, on the way there, some shit happens. It goes sideways. And you discover along this little path that you are one of the only wizards in existence to have a special power. And I won't talk about that special power, but not many wizards have it.
I already want to play this game. That's
very,
awesome.
Very select click. And you can kind of let people in on that, or you can keep it between you and the professor, which is what I've chosen to do right now. Crestrels, yes, thank you. That is the name of the horses. So shit goes down. You discover that you got these crazy magical powers. You get to the school after the choosing ceremony is done, and they're like, we'll sneak you in. So that's where, before you even start the game up, you kind of create your character, create their look, their voice, pitch, all that stuff. If you have the Harry Potter Club account, you can connect it. And then you'll get your wand and your
what the hell's a Harry Potter Club?
There's like a Harry Potter Club where it'll tell you what fucking class you belong in, and it'll tell you your wand, and that can be integrated into the game. I did not do that. I didn't connect my club. So
I didn't even know it was a thing.
I think it did. The choosing ceremony, the hat put me in Slytherin. And I was like, I'm not a fucking Slytherin. I got to be like Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. And then I'm like,
you're Hufflepuff.
That wasn't even, it actually was just exited out for me because it knew I didn't want it. So I went Slytherin. And it's been fun so far. It is really, the game is really cool. There's a very linear way that you can play the game. You can just play it kind of story-based, or you can go off and explore. And you can explore a shitload of stuff.
That's cool.
The school is fucking in-depth.
That's cool.
And the mini-map for it, there's like a world map for like Skyrim, Breath of the Wild, and you can fast travel to places. You can do that in Hogwarts Legacy, but it's flue powder. So there has to be like an open flame to where you travel. So there's these little lanterns kind of strewn about in the castle. And it's got the worst mini-map of all time.
Uh-oh.
Because it's like a 3D design of Hogwarts Castle, and you have no fucking clue where you're teleporting to.
Like a Metroid Prime mini map. I always hated those. The 3D.
Yeah. It's very much like that. But you know how in Metroid Prime you could see the levels?
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, it's like
just
stacked
like
on top of each other?
It's just like somebody took a old school. It looks really cool, but somebody took like an old school architecture program.
Yeah.
And built Hogwarts Castle from it. And it's just like the outside walls, so you don't see anywhere into the castle. You just see little fucking lanterns where and then you just kind of guess where you think you might be telling. It's bad. Sorry, Hogwarts Legacy. It's a bad system. But the game is really fun. And I think even if you're not a fan of Harry Potter, you would be into this game because you don't need to know any of the lore to play it. It's way before the Harry Potter story.
It takes place? Okay, way before.
It takes place, I can't talk today. It takes place in the late 1800s.
Okay.
So quite a while before Harry Potter. But it's been a really cool experience.
I finally played Atari 50. I know you talked about that the last 2 weeks here, but I actually got it for myself and been playing it, and it's really cool. I like a lot of games that are in it. It's cool they have a lot of games that never were released. They got canceled or something, and you actually get to see they were like developed and everything, but they just never put them out. So there's a few on there that you get to check out. I'm just starting to get into the 2600 games, but I played through all the arcade ones, and man, there's so many. I'm just like, after playing the arcade ones, I'm like, I wish Crazy Quarters would get one of these, or I wish they'd get this one. Like, that'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some of those are really rare to find. But man, Major Havoc is so good.
It's definitely my favorite arcade from them.
Yeah, over Tempest.
Oh yeah, easy. Because I can play both those games well, but I have way more fun playing Major Havoc.
Major Havoc's so good. But yeah, and as far as like the documentary stuff goes, it's really cool. Like seeing some of the handhelds that they were gonna make and they got canceled. It's wild technology that they were working with back then to have something come out that it was like handheld with like 3D and yeah.
What did you think about Atari VTS HTCV? The weird new game that they made. You sent me a text about it.
Oh yeah, the one that pretty much mixes all the different Vectrex graphics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome.
That's a fucking banger of a game.
It's amazing. It literally, that game is worth the price of admission on this game. It's totally worth $40. That game alone.
It's so fucking good. Did you try the 2-ship mode?
Yeah.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hard.
So yeah, that's right there. If you're a fan of Geometry Wars, you will absolutely love that game. So check it out. Atari 50. It's got a lot packed into it for $40. Also, Pinball FX, the new Pinball FX, the one I've been playing, like the beta or whatever, on the computer, because it was only on computer, that is now on console. So you can check that out and everything. They are...
Well, how are they doing the tables for that game?
So they had a botched-ass system that they were going to roll out, and they decided after backlash, they canceled doing that. So it's going to be like how the last one was, where there's bundles you buy.
And like none of those bundles are transferring over still, correct?
Correct, because they're all redone revamped.
Throw eye roll in there for them.
Yeah. So
how does it play though?
It plays fine. Yeah, it's good. They some people said there was a lot of input lag, and they've already fixed it. So I just bought the only one I got was Creature and Monster Bash because that's a bundle. So I gotta get Creature on anything I can.
Yeah.
So. But
it really makes you think, like, how on earth do you release a game with input lag like that?
I don't know.
Like no testing whatsoever. I'm not even trying to shit on them. It's just surprising for a pinball game. You're gonna notice lag.
I think it was
quick.
a console issue because
Okay.
it was worked out well on PC. So I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was it was a quick fix for him either way. But yeah, the like if you buy a table and you like buy one on PC or PlayStation or something, you go to play it on Xbox or whatever. If you bought that table, that doesn't cross over.
So there's no like
But
link to
if
count.
you bought the pinball pass works for all of them.
That's fucking stupid.
So yeah,
Why would that? That's the fucking stupidest thing ever.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cool because I like the pinball pass.
Yeah, it's awesome.
$100 for a year.
Jesus. $8 a month, I guess.
No. That's like the deal if you buy it for a year. It's $15 a month if you buy it by the month.
I don't understand why. So you already have the system in place to link accounts. You probably have to make like an FX account, right? Like a pinball FX account, or you link your PlayStation and your Xbox and all that. So you already have the system in place to link the accounts. So you are just trying to suck as much money out of that as possible.
Probably.
That's fucking stupid.
And actually, this is a better system that was in place before. Before they had some crazy ticket system that was going to rob everyone. So
that's pretty impressive.
They got a lot of new ones. Adam's Family's on there now, so you got Adam's Family, and there's more coming out. So I still like it. I like virtual pinball. Everybody in the pinball community hates virtual pinball.
I don't hate it, but
it's okay. It's okay.
But it's just a flawed system for them.
So I'm just letting Ian know because Ian's the other person that likes it.
I wouldn't mind doing
and Andy Harrington, he likes it.
I wouldn't mind doing some of those pinball thingies again.
Yeah, so that's what Ian was talking about, is us possibly setting up another Pinball FX tournament for anyone that wants to participate in that. It's probably going to wait a little bit till they get this thing ironed out with it. But yeah, I'll get one set up if anyone wants to play in it, and I'll let you know in our Discord. So, but yeah, those are the games I've been playing.
All right. Well, we do have some news to talk about, so why don't we get into that?
Chia.
The video game news for this week is out of the UK. We get some Switch 2 leaks.
Really?
Yeah, they filed a patent got leaked, and in the patent, it was talking about transferring the cloud services that the Switch doesn't that it has, but it doesn't really use. For the patent got linked for it for the Switch and another device, which the Switch does not really. Nintendo doesn't have any other device. They don't use They really don't do much with the 3DS anymore or the Wii U. So it's quite possible that it could be
the Switch
U 2. Oh God, that would be some shit they'd do.
Yeah, Switch U.
I could totally see them doing that too. And the crazy thing with the Switch U is it's no longer portable. It's just a docking station. So yeah, Switch 2 news. And then Blizzard dropped some bombs for Diablo 4. So if you buy the Ultimate Evil Edition, if you pre-order the Ultimate Evil Edition of Diablo 4, they have the early access beta, which is dropping March 17th to the 19th. They do have an open beta for anybody else that I believe, I think it's an completely open beta, so I don't think you need to pre-order it. And that will go from the 24th to the 26th of March. And you can play up to level 25. And there's a decent chunk of the first area that you can play. So this game doesn't drop till like July. So they're definitely doing this for beta testing. Probably see how the servers work and how the game runs. But yeah, so if you, like me, have been missing some Diablo with your buddies, we're only a month away.
Oh, man.
Are you excited for that game?
Yeah, it looks fun.
You don't Diablo much.
I don't Diablo much, which sucks because it seems like a game I would totally dig.
I can't
be
believe
into it.
Yeah, because you played like fucking Warhammer games.
Yeah.
And those games are just Diablo ripoffs.
Right? Yeah.
They have way more to them. Diablo is like the foundation. You got like, the dungeon crawling, the upgrading your gear, getting sets of armor, and then other games just kind of build off of that. And Warhammer is very much that. They've taken the foundation and then...
Well, it depends on what Warhammer game you're playing.
Added just fucking shitload of stuff to it.
Really, just depends on which Warhammer game you're playing.
Not the first-person shooter ones.
Okay.
But the other ones.
Yeah.
Black Tide or whatever, one that you really liked that came out.
Inquisitor or whatever, that one was like that.
So yeah, Diablo 4 beta, that's going to be dropping soon. But we do... Oh yeah! Oh my god! I was told this. I wasn't even expecting it. And this just dropped from 2K out of nowhere. So, I'm a big fan of Civilization. And you were recently talking about, what game? Rise of Nations. So, 2K came out of nowhere.
They listened to the show.
They did. And they were like, man, we got to get some content out for these guys. And they have Civilization 7 in the works, which... I love Civilization 6 and 5 and 4. They have not made a bad Civ game in they've just never made a bad Civ game. Even Civilization on Super Nintendo is fucking fantastic. Are they going to go for 7 in a row? 7 solid Civilization games. We don't count the space one, Sid Meier's Space Civilization. It wasn't Civilization. It was a space game. And I didn't...
7 solid civilizations? Oh, man.
Possibly.
That would be wild.
Could they go for the 7? Has anybody done it? Not really. Probably. I hear the Madden games were good ones. But did they have 7 good ones in a row?
No.
Probably not. So yeah, Civilization 7. That'll be fucking awesome. And I'm sure I'll get it day one. And I might even... That might be a game I stream. Because that's just a good time killer. I'll get 3,000 people in the chat to talk with me and just shoot the shit. Have a good time.
Hell yes.
What do we got, Mark?
Collector's Corner is next.
Collector's Corner. Oh my
God. We're mixing it up this week.
Collector's Corner. What are we going to... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That's the one. My God, last week we talked about a recent Nintendo Direct, and they dropped a bomb for everybody. Metroid. Was it last week or was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember.
I can tell you.
It was one of those weeks, but
my first time.
They talked about Metroid Prime Remastered, which I've played this game multiple times on the GameCube. And I've never gotten more than 5 hours into it because...
Right. And your friends with Nintendo there sent you an early copy here.
They did.
Yeah.
They heard my pleas on the show, and they were like, man, we got to get this guy a copy of this game. And by gosh, by golly, they sent it directly to Walmart and put it on the shelf for me to buy. So earlier today, I was walking around Walmart while I may have been on a important call, and I saw out of the corner of my eye Miss Samus Aran. Just kind of
shout out to Walmart for breaking the street date.
Yeah, they totally. This game was not supposed to be out until 2 days from now.
Yeah, so he's got it right here in his hand. He's got Metroid.
Yep.
Metroid
and I'm
Prime.
not gonna play it before the 22nd because that would be against. No, that's not against the law. It would be against the law to stream it, right?
Yes.
So I'm definitely not gonna do that, but I might play it. But yeah, I didn't think I was going to get a copy of this for a while because it just fucking sold out everywhere. And then one of my friends told me that Amazon had copies, and I didn't buy it because I don't like Amazon. So fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
I would rather give my money to Walmart, a very nice corporation.
Yeah.
You guys are quiet on YouTube. Turn us up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
okay, maybe that's a little... Sorry if I'm blowing people's eardrums out. Is that a little better for all you?
So yeah, you got the Metroid Prime, which is really cool. You got that. That's really exciting. I got a few things here. I actually got this Pokemon Crown Zenith box here, the Pikachu VMAX Special Collection.
Is that a Chunkachu I see?
I don't know.
That's what I call him, Chunkachu.
Yeah. Yep. So, pretty cool. It's got 6 booster packs in it. One of those gigantic, enormous cards that I'll eventually get tired of always being in the way. And then a couple of Pikachu Vs, V and a VMAX. So yeah, gonna have fun.
Open it.
Gonna have fun opening this later.
Open it.
Later, but yes.
Sorry.
Nah, I have to wait till
That's
till
a
Reed's
read.
awake.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I figured I'd show it to you guys. And then also, I was getting some stuff from the old wife's house to bring to my house. The X or whatever. And there's a bin of toys because Matty Ice has this thing that was holding his 64 controllers and it kept falling over. So he was like, fuck this thing, I'm throwing it in the garbage. I'm like, wait a sec. And I cleaned it up and everything, and it's really good to hold wrestling or action figures. So in the bin, I pulled it out and it was sweet. There was tons of old wrestling figures, like not in boxes, but loose ones that I used to play with as a kid. I brought that over. I had 2 wrestling rings in this giant bin. Put them out on the table and just all the wrestling figures there. And Reed was having a blast playing with them. So I got those all set up. It's cool, man. It's like stuff you forgot you had. And yeah, got a little Sting. Sting's out here tonight, repping the studio setup. He does like, hey, I'm Sting. Hey, I'm Sting. So yeah,
I'm Sting. Hey, I'm Sting.
We got Stinger here, and then also we got Mr. Potato Head. Some of you have heard the story of the Halloween party that I rolled down a hill wasted and scared the hell out of my sister, and I was puking everywhere while dressed up as Darth Vader. So she got me this forever ago, this Mr. Potato Head, Darth Vader or Darth Tater, if you will.
That's awesome.
And put fake puke inside of it as a joke. And Reed found it. It was still in the box with the fake puke in it, and he opened it up, and he's like, oh, sick, dude, there's puke in there. So, yeah. But yeah, man, Darth Tater's out here. So we got him chilling here at the studio, and it was cool getting some of your old stuff. Also, a video painter from back in the day. I have
looks
that.
Like it's been through fucking couple war zones, man.
That's right. That's when I use my incredible experience of being the manager for 7 years at 1UP Games, and I will get that thing squeaky clean. You should see some of the Wii Fit footboard things I've cleaned. They were black, and I turned them sparkly white. You could eat off those filthy ass things.
I don't recommend it. I sure do not do.
No.
I would not do that.
Yep. Oh man. So yeah, dude, it's been pretty pumped to get some of this old stuff back. And like I have the original Bop It, like the very first one that came out, and I pulled it out and it freaking still works. The original batteries, everything is good to go.
They just made stuff better in the 90s.
Yeah. Although I do have this badass Godzilla toy, and I think I'm gonna have to do some repair work on him.
Yeah, he was not making the noises.
Yeah, put new batteries in him, and he's still not chirping. So
Poor guy.
tear him apart with a screwdriver. Do some work on him. Yeah, it's Collector's Corner. Just honestly finding old gems, bringing them over to the new Mark pad here at the Arsenal Studio. So,
What's that sound?
what is that sound?
Do you? Sounds like some rumbling.
Is that your belly?
I think it might be.
Are you got a rumbly tummy?
Yeah.
Children.
If you like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro-servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude is that dude's face fucking food.
Did you buy Dr. Chaos?
Yeah.
Did you play it?
No. So that's my thing I've been doing. I've been
It's-
buying an NES game a day, but I just set it on the shelf.
It's supposedly a really good game. If you
I know
listen
Mike
to
from the
LJN,
Mike from the Lost Joystick Network loved it. I
Pretty
think he said it was his
sure-
favorite NES game.
I think he gave it a 4.5 out of 5 or something like that. They do a 5-point scale.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to have a crazy Nintendo game sesh one of these nights here, and get it going.
Get it on with Dr. Chaos.
That's right.
But enough of the fake doctor. We've got to talk about the real doctor in a little bit, but we got some food to talk about. And let me tell you, I'm a Dairy Queen fan. How about you, Mark?
Oh, Dairy Queen? Yeah, that's okay for blizzards, I guess. I'm not like head over heels for anything besides a blizzard.
If you really think about it, when you go to Dairy Queen, you're not going there for the burgers and fries.
No, I forget they even sell it half the time.
Well, most of the places don't. They don't have the facilities to cook food. And there's a fucking reason for that. And I've got 2 reasons right on our beautiful outline here.
For Dairy Queen, huh?
There was a Dairy Queen that opened up in Davison not too long ago. Not too far away from where we live.
Flint Town.
And it's a really nice Davison. They've got really nice... It's a really
nice Davison?
It's a really nice Dairy Queen. They've got like cell-shaded burger and blizzard art on the walls. It's really clean. It looks super nice. So we went in there to get food. For whatever ungodly reason we would do that. And we saw in the menu, there were some... Anytime you see a menu item that's like a weird name for something, you kind of want to go for it.
Yeah.
So there was and I guess this week has been burger week for me because I've got 3 burgers to talk about. So there was a flamethrower burger, which it's may be their specialty, I'm not sure. A flamethrower burger, an A1 burger. So you get your combos, and obviously you're going to Dairy Queen, so you're not going to get a drink, you're going to get a blizzard. Fucking meal was $30.
Oh my God.
You know how much they charge to switch from a fucking medium drink to a small blizzard?
Oh, I mean, it's ice cream.
$2.50.
You have to expect
No,
that. You have to expect
Dude,
that.
No.
Like, that's like asking for a large milkshake from a place. It's going to be a lot, man.
It's bullshit is what it is. And I don't even give a fuck that dairy prices are up. If you are putting a combo on your menu at Dairy Queen, you better fucking include a blizzard. That's some bullshit.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that's too much to ask for.
I think that's a little bit. I mean, that's a big ice cream. I mean...
No, a small blizzard? That's not a big ice cream. It's bigger than it should. Because here's Dairy Queen's blizzard sizes. They make almost as much sense as Wendy's drink sizes. So you got the small mini blizzard.
So we're looking like an inch
Of ice cream
for like an inch for the cup
for like $2. Right. And then you go to the small, which is about the size of this fucking trophy. It is gigantic.
Which this trophy, it's about 7 inches.
Wow. That's a good 7 inches right there. That's a big.
This guy right here, 7 inches.
Sure.
Wait, you meant like right here?
Yeah, just the cup part.
Oh, right there. Okay, yeah, 5 inches. So like,
Yeah. Flaccid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not talking about that. So, $30 for a fucking Dairy Queen meal. Flamethrower burger. They do. It's like a spicy sriracha mayo. And I am just not a fan of sriracha. I fucking hate it. I wish I would have known before I even ordered the fucking burger.
Yes, it's overrated.
Sriracha's the most overrated. It was like cool for a minute there. It was pretty spot on. It's like, yeah, this is a funky flavor. I like the spice and the sweet and whatever the fuck's going on. It's got a cool name. It sucks though. Sriracha blows. The sriracha infused things blow, and then for some reason it was like the bacon era of the world. We went hardcore into bacon, and then we forgot about bacon, and we're like, oh fuck, sriracha coffee, sriracha ice cream. It's fucking everywhere. Sriracha sucks, and that flamethrower burger sucks. But I will tell you one thing: the A1 burger is by far, hands down, the worst burger I have ever had in my entire life. What the fuck is going on with that burger?
Is it just loaded with A1 sauce?
Dude, I don't know what's happening, but you know what? So we were talking about adjectives in the Discord because Natalie is very good at describing food items.
Right.
She has a talent for it.
She's talent for it. It's just the food items. She loves them food items.
The one adjective I don't want to describe a burger with is tangy. And I don't know what the fuck kind of A1 sauce they're using. I don't know if Dairy Queen just made it up. I would not consider A1 to be tangy.
Not really.
It's maybe a little bit, maybe just a smidge.
When I think tangy, I think of that like that weird sauce from the fish place, Long John Silver's.
And that's right there is a problem. You don't want that descriptor in the same sentence with anything, let alone Dairy Queen. So this thing is like a rodeo burger, but instead of the onion ring on top, it's like fucking smashed into the bun and like molded into the bun. So there's a soggy bun with an onion ring in it, which is just also soggy. And then like 16 layers of just A1.
That's too much.
A1.
That's too much.
It's a saucy burger, and it's not a good sauce, man.
That's too much. I don't think, like, whenever you dip A1 sauce, like, with any, you have, like, a small little dab of it on your plate. And also, you don't use it on steak.
No, fuck you if you do. Then you don't like, if you're using A1 on steak, you don't like steak. Just don't eat steak. It's okay. People will judge you.
But I couldn't imagine having that overloaded. That's just too much.
I don't want to, it was like a sour burger.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's not good. Sour's bad.
So the flamethrower
went
up a notch because of A1.
Yeah. And I traded. So Sarah got the A1 burger. I got this flamethrower. And we like traded back and forth. We traded. And I'm like, I gave her the spicy sriracha.
You guys do this? Like you hold hands around each other and feed each other the
like
burger?
The Lady in the Tramp type thing. Yeah.
I love it.
So I gave her the flamethrower burger, which she appreciated, but it's not like it was much better. It was like it went from like a 1 to a 2.5.
And then you got stuck with that soggy A1.
I couldn't finish it. I almost gagged at the end because it was just like,
wow, Dairy Queen. Ricky did say here in chat that ice cream or chicken fingers at Dairy Queen, that's it.
Yeah, never again will I get a burger from there.
Yeah, and Liz said, not more ice cream talk. So that is great.
We did get blizzards, and Dairy Queen knocks it out of the park with blizzards.
So you know the names, you were talking about the crazy names. There was a Frosty treat up in Traverse City, and for years, they had one item that was amazing that me and my sister used to get all the time. It was called the Zombie Sundae, and it was awesome. It come with this in this skinny glass, long cylindrical glass, and it was full of different ice cream and everything. It was just like a sundae. They throw like coconut in there, all that stuff. But we thought the coolest thing was you got to keep that glass afterwards. You got to take it home and keep it. Well, anyway, my dad, growing up, we didn't have dishes like for shit. We never ate at home. We always ate out. Our whole entire cupboard was just full of those glasses. That's how we had all of our silverware. But the reason they give those things away to you, if you look at that thing wrong, it just shatters. So I can't tell you how many times my dad would be doing dishes or something and just hear, fucking shit, goddamn fucking glasses.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that why you have like a thing against owning glasses? Because in your previous house, getting a glass was like finding the treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Are we gonna do this right now?
Are we gonna
do this, man? On air.
The only cups that you had in your fucking house were 7-Eleven Slurpee cups.
Collector's cups.
Yeah, and they were fucking annihilated. You had some from like the 2009 Stafford rookie season.
Okay, listen. They are plastic, and I had a child. You know, if it drops there's no glass. Okay?
I get that, but over time, plastic wears out, and you start getting some cancerous chemicals in there.
And then you'd come in there with your gin, because that was the Gin Maze days.
Gin
Maze days. Watch out. I got to watch what I say here in Gin Maze days. He was a wild man.
I was a horrible person.
Yeah, so he'd come in there, and he'd need to have this fancy-ass glass goblet for his fucking gin, and his tiny little bit of gin and ice cubes. He needed this special fancy glass. I'm like, bro, you're in the wrong house for that shit.
All I needed was a glass to understand how much gin I was drinking. And not just fucking half a fifth into the 7-Eleven cup and just hope for the best. I just wanted a normal fucking standard glass that you could at least have.
You wanted to look fancy while you drank.
Maybe a little bit,
Yeah,
okay?
you did.
I'm drinking Seagram's gin. I got to step it up somewhere. Times are rough.
Dude, I just drank beer, so I'd be slugging away out of a tall boy can, looking at you all mad because you can't have a fancy glass cup. But anyway, we have glass cups here at my house now.
Yeah, and
Matt made sure that he bought me glass cups for Christmas, so thank you. I drink out of plastic bottles.
So I did try one more burger. So you talked about you need to learn to party, Maze. I've done my fair share of partying, and
He needs to learn how to. He's doing great. The dude's doing great. Look at him.
I gotta repair my liver and kidneys from a long time of just Seagram's gin. You know, Snoop Dogg doesn't tell you that that shit'll fucking do some damage.
Yeah, I remember when I was killing the brewskis. I remember, going to the doctor and I had to get blood work done. They're like, yeah, dude, liver's looking a little rough here, man. Got some spots here, there, that, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't care. I would just keep fucking rifling the brews, and I'd go back for more work or whatever. And they'd be like, yep, still getting bad on the liver here. All kind of bad shit here. And I didn't quit drinking because of that. I quit drinking because of gout.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The gout got me. That's all you need in life is just gout.
Mark likes to walk.
Yeah, changes your life, the gout. But the liver, it's silent. You don't really notice you're fucking dying.
So you talked about rallies having this robot
rally.
And for our international listeners in Korea and Brazil and
Vietnam. Shout out to Keith.
And Vietnam. If you don't know what rallies is, it's a really unclean burger joint.
I mean, depends.
And Mark has made the observation that most, if not all of them, hire most, if not all, pregnant females.
Yeah, I mean, not pregnant males, but pregnant females, yes. Yep. So every worker at rallies is pregnant. So I mean, I'm not trying to sound bad or anything. I'm just stating facts.
Yeah, good for them.
Every worker there, female, is pregnant.
Hopefully they have like a maternal leave thing.
So whenever the line is long, do not be mad because those babies are being born and they were short-staffed. So that's rallies. So, I mean, I don't know why you had to bring down the history of rallies. We all knew this. Everyone knew this. The fans of the show.
We have like people in Ireland and stuff
that don't know rallies. Okay.
They don't know rallies. They don't know
checkers.
Yeah, maybe they do have checkers.
Yeah.
You have to go to that makes sense because you have to go to the left side up there for the drive-thrus.
Yep. That's it.
That makes sense. So rallies is checkers.
Yes, and checkers is rallies. Either way, babies are born there.
And for some reason, the one that we go to has both of them. So it can really just ruin the workers' days.
So the robots.
So the robot rally, I experienced that for the first time today. And I got to tell you, I am not a fan of robo voices. I don't like them. I am super mean to them on the phone, which is why Google will take me out first. I liked Robot Rally.
Robot Rally,
it was a good experience.
Yeah.
They messed up a little bit.
I get what you're saying though.
But it wasn't their fault.
Exactly.
It wasn't my fault. I just gave them my order too quickly. I was like, I
think that's your fault.
Well, it was my first time, okay? So I ordered the Big Buford and Swiss combo, and I was like, I would like the Big Buford and Swiss combo. And then the robot is like, would you like to make that a combo? And I was like, yeah, if you would just fucking listen to me, you would have known that. But yeah, so it was a really good experience. So I tried the Big Buford and Swiss combo, and I was on a meeting. I was on a phone call. Really nice worker there, by the way. I think that Robo Rally is making their lives a lot better. Because the lady that helped me out, super fucking nice.
That's good to hear. Yeah, they always try to seduce me.
She did. She called me honey 7 times and made sure I knew about the survey.
Mine always talk about my eyes and like my beard and color of my hair, color of my eyebrows compared to my beard.
I did not get any compliments like that, but I do recommend one thing. If they tell you about the survey, don't crinkle the receipt up in front of them. I didn't do that this time. I didn't do it. But I've done that at Taco Bell on accident.
Yeah, so there's a survey on the back. Throws it on this floorboard.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that. I got you.
Survey, yeah. Got it.
What was your name? Cool, got it.
Yep.
So I ate this Robo Rally Big Buford and Swiss in the Walmart parking lot before I went in there.
Yeah, because that's where are you dining at rallies? It's in your fucking car.
And
where are you going to park?
Hopefully a Walmart parking lot.
Where are you going to park? Because
I am scared to drive in that parking lot. I almost got smoked 7 times just sitting in my car in a parking spot.
At rallies?
No, at Walmart.
Oh, yeah. Be careful there.
People are psychotic there.
Oh, yeah.
But going from the 1.2 0.5 that was no 0.5 that was the A1 burger,
Okay.
to the 2.5 that was the flamethrower burger, to the Big Buford Bacon and Swiss. Oh yeah, it's bacon. Big Buford Bacon and Swiss burger. That was just a fantastic burger. I mean, that was like a 9 out of 10.
Holy shit.
That was a fucking great burger. And you know
That's
what?
coming from you, Mr. Anti-Rally.
You know what was funny is you brought home Burger King for reading yourself.
That's what my fat dudes thing is. Yeah.
And I just want you to know we paid the same amount of money and I got just this supple, sexy burger. And I was missing toppings. I was missing like the tomato and the pickles. So this thing could have been larger.
Yeah.
And
I got so Reed and I went to Burger King. He got chicken fries and he ordered for his drink. It was the chicken fry combo. He ordered a orange juice. Really weird. He's like, give me that orange drink. I'm like, you mean like orange?
Give me that orange drink.
I want some of that orange stuff. And I'm like high C or like an orange pop? No. Juice. Orange juice. I'm like breakfast? He's like, yep. And I'm like, all right, give this man his juice. Get that vitamin C. So yeah, he got that. And I was like, I haven't gone to Burger King in a while. So I was studying the menu, trying to do it. There's cars piling up behind me. And I actually heard the girl in the thing be like, like she was like breathing in heavy, like getting annoyed. Also, they have a new opening line, they say, at Burger King. I can't remember it though. It was awkward as fuck. It's
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
it was like,
welcome to Burger King. Would you like to try the bread?
no. It was like, welcome to Burger King. You're great. Or something like that. Yeah, it was like, welcome to Burger King where you're great.
Fuck
and
off.
I'm like,
no, I'm not. I'm eating Burger King.
I'm the greatest around, baby. I already knew this.
I'm eating at Burger
TGA,
King.
man.
I'm living my worst version of life right now.
Yeah, so I got the stacker, the double stacker burger, which is literally a double cheeseburger with bacon on it and what the hell? I don't know. They threw like some sauce on there or something. I don't know. So, and I did get a large, which their large fry is not that big. I don't know what happened. So it was $8 fucking dollars, and I took a picture of it and put it in the Discord. It is the tiniest amount of food ever for $8, and I understand everything's going crazy with prices and the whole country just falling apart and all that stuff. Economy, capitalism,
Fuck capitalism.
That's for Jason Clevenger out
and
there.
Ricky.
And
Ricky.
every time something's wrong in life, Matt and I look at each other and go,
Fuck capitalism. Capitalism sucks. I get it. But
Yeah.
it's better than communism.
So, so I'm just saying, I got a very small amount of food for the $8, and but I will say, that fucking burger was delicious. A double cheeseburger from Burger King will destroy a double cheeseburger from McDonald's any day.
Yeah.
It's that flame broiled taste, man. It's just so much better. Literally, McDonald's double cheeseburgers, it just seems like they're just made out of Play-Doh. Like they got this little thing that moves down the factory line, and they just like press it, Play-Doh, carbon copied, or like a cloning machine that's just like, and then it's just created. They're all the same, exactly the same, to the point where it is literally cloned. But yeah, it wasn't bad.
McDonald's burgers taste horrifyingly and surprisingly similar to their breakfast sausage, and it freaks me out.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
That's not me.
Okay, get a burger with nothing, just a burger patty,
Yeah.
and then a sausage patty, and you try those.
They will taste different.
I mean, yeah, they'll taste different, but
I've
not.
noticed this before with you,
but
though.
not
you have a weird
enough.
trend with sausage. You and sausage is, yeah.
They use beef for their sausage, and it freaks me out.
What are you supposed to use?
Pork.
Oh, like piggy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think,
always
right?
thought that was a
Am I
bacon.
fucking
thought
crazy?
bacon was
Bacon. Is
bacon's
pork, too.
piggy.
Bacon is piggy.
I don't know. I guess
So what's
sausage you can
sausage?
just throw whatever in there. Horse, fucking who knows? Kangaroo, fucking.
Well, I guarantee you that McDonald's does not put piggy in their fucking breakfast sausage. That's like rat.
Rat burgers. Speaking of White Castle, fuck, I'd love to have a White Castle.
God.
How does Bay City not have a White Castle?
How
There-
does Saginaw not have a white?
Bay City is just, there's one thing. When I first came down to Bay City from Traverse City, which I like to say around people, because I'm better than you because I'm from Traverse City.
I think we have too many check-and-goes for White Castle.
So, yeah. So the first thing I did, I was driving down Wilder Road the first time I came from Bay City, driving from Traverse City. I was like, holy shit, this is the most fast food I've ever seen on one strip. Seriously. There's like McDonald's. They had Hot Now then. There was Burger King. Burger King and Hot Now are practically sitting right on top of each other. It's like fucking, they didn't have enough parking lot. They're just fucking throwing on top of it. There's freaking Rallies right down the street. Taco Bell. There's Panda. There's Pantera Bread. There's freaking everything just right there, jumbled right in Fat Alley right there, dude.
They used to have that Dallas Cowboys restaurant. What the fuck was that?
Texan.
What? No, it wasn't Texan. It wasn't Texan. It was like a fucking Dallas Cowboys restaurant.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. They bulldozed that bitch and put Panda Express there.
Yeah. What the fuck was the name of that place?
don't
It always
remember.
looked disgusting.
Lone Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that place.
I never went there.
You don't-
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
There's only one person that uses
That would give me the raspberry.
Raspberry. Yeah.
No.
Dude, oh man. Yeah, so there was just freaking fatties everywhere.
You know what's incredible about Bay City is on Euclid. So you missed the Euclid fast food run, which they're all on one's. No, they aren't.
They're all right there too. I'm just,
But-
go back to my point. This place deserves a White Castle.
Fuck yeah, it
more
does.
than any other place.
There's no more trash human beings in Bay City, Michigan. And two of them are sitting right here.
That's
damn it.
right.
So the best part about Euclid, which is another main road of Bay City, is there is a McDonald's towards the east side of it, and not even a mile away on the same road is another, on the same side of the road is another McDonald's.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're literally like a half mile apart. Like, how fucking busy are these places that they needed another McDonald's?
You know what's crazy? How many Subways there used to be, and there's not as many anymore. But Subway sucks. Seriously, Subway is fucking horrible. But for a while there in the 90s, 2000s, there was a Subway everywhere. It was like the Dollar General.
You know
of
what was
food
the
places.
You know what was the downfall of Subway?
Jared Fogle.
Jared being a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, Jared Fogle just fucking.
That's not.
You know what's weird? I was
that's
eating
not-
Jimmy John's the other day.
Hold on, I gotta fix what I just said.
What?
It's not funny that he's a pedophile. That's fucking horrible. Or I don't even know if he was.
He was.
But it is funny that Subway just hedged all of their advertising on this one fat guy.
They
that
put it
became
all in
skinny.
on Jared.
And they just didn't background check that guy at all.
Yeah.
Like, nothing.
all in on Jared Fogle.
This guy lost 200 pounds somehow eating our fucking horrible, disgusting sandwiches. Fucking get a camera on him.
Yeah, I'd pick a fucking creepy ass clown over that any day.
So, on your Subway thing.
No, oh yeah.
The only time Subway sounds good is when you walk in, or rather smells good, is when you walk into a Walmart. There's something about that Walmart Subway that's
No, yeah,
like,
'cause it's-
God dang, it smells good.
Well, yeah, because you're in that the Bay City Walmart. You walk past all the stinky ass can return. It smells like puke and diarrhea and shit. And you're like, oh, and then all of a sudden the waft of Subway comes and refreshes you from the puke can smell.
Italian urban cheese bread.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
anyway, I've been eating Jimmy John's a lot, and I was like, man, this is so much better than Subway.
Overrated.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, Matt, and you know why? Why? Because you like toasted sandwiches, and Jimmy John's is all about fuck toasted,
Yeah,
which I like because they make that shit instantly, and that's what I'm about. You know how many times I went to Subway back in the day and had to wait for forever because this one dumbass in front of me wanted their shit toasted.
No,
I
that's
want a little more toasted.
That's not even the
Give me this
problem.
toasted.
It's the jackass in front of you that orders a fucking pizza from Subway.
Or that too.
Go fuck yourself, okay? There's a fucking Little Caesars around the corner.
Oh
Fuck you and your Subway pizza.
Oh, dude, not Eric, John.
Let me get
John.
some fucking meatballs.
Yeah, John used to do that. He used to make those fuckers cut up meatballs and put it on this fucking pizza. He'd come back and bring that thing and slap it in front of me, and I gotta watch this fucking guy eat this while I work. Jesus.
What
Sick.
a fucking low point.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, anyway, I was eating Jimmy John's, and I was like, this is so much better. And then I Googled Jared Fogle and read his Wikipedia page while eating a Jimmy John sandwich. I was like, man, they put it all in on him. Fuck Subway.
That's the only. There's a McDonald's and a Subway in Bel Air, Michigan. That's all those fuckers have, man.
Oh.
For fast food. My dad can't eat either of those places anymore.
Yeah,
Holy
dude.
shit, that was funny.
But yeah, that's that's taste. That's fat dudes. That's the fat dudes for this week. I'm gonna go grab 2 of the taste test items real quick. Oh, actually, all 3.
Yeah, there should be one on the.
Read the comments.
There should be one on wherever that one bar of candy is. It's not in the shelf anymore. Okay, all right, Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right by the dish rack.
Yeah.
BRB.
So
Read the comments.
read the comments. Okay. So let's go through these comments here. Yeah. So Ricky says, "Oh man, where was it? I'm not saying that's why the meat is cheap, but we don't see those babies after they're born. You're not wrong, and we're talking about rallies there." Mickey D has a robo drive-through too. I don't think I want to experience that, just because I don't want to experience Mickey D's. Also, Taco Bell does not open early enough for breakfast. I went through at 6:30 and they were fucking closed. What kind of breakfast is that? I gotta be up early. Big Bufords are the best. So messy and delicious. It's their version of a Big Mac. Yeah, Big Bufords. They'll never let you down. It's kind of like a bag of burgers from Rallies. Their best food item of all time, I think, is still the big chicken sandwich when it had like the sourdough Texas toast style bread. Talk about the peanut puffs we had at D&D.
Oh shit, those were weird. They were good though.
I can fit a whole White Castle in my mouth and it's glorious.
Suddenly I feel like I wish I was a White Castle. Who said that? Is that Ricky?
No.
Oh, whoops.
I do enjoy White Castle, and it is criminal that we don't have one in Bay City.
Yeah,
but I would
no,
probably
honestly,
be about 40 pounds heavier.
I messaged one night. I got hammered, and Crystal Burger is just like White Castle, but it's down south.
That sounds awesome.
And I got hammered and sent them a message, an email, if you will, to the corporate offices of Crystal Burger and asked if they could bring one to Bay City. They responded to me. They said no.
Rico says JJ's is good, Jimmy John's, but every time I talk about it anymore, I catch flack because the owner hunts giraffes. Who fucking cares?
Well, fuck.
Dude, who fucking cares? It's a sandwich place. You really think that one fucking guy is affecting?
I mean, have you seen a giraffe? It's fucking terrifying. If I saw a giraffe hanging outside my house right now, it'd be dead.
I'd be in
Or I'd be dead.
I want to, like...
Giraffes are fucking terrifying.
Those things are... that's the craziest animal
It's
of
the
all
last
time.
dinosaur alive. All right, so tonight we have our taste
What's
test.
an albino giraffe look like?
An albino giraffe. It looks like the new Pokemon.
Yeah, Giraffe Arena or whatever.
Giraffe-rig.
Literally, they just gave up on that Pokemon. They're like,
No,
fucking
he evolves now.
Giraffe egg.
Giraffe. I don't know. All right, we have some great taste test items tonight. You guys are in luck. Huge shout out to Jeff. He gave us a drink. Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. This arrived at the arcade. I was really excited, but it was for him personally. And I'm like, oh man, I want some of that. And he was nice enough to let us have it for a taste test. A little late from Valentine's Day, but you know, it's perfect for it.
Fucking things.
Oh
cool,
my
man.
God. They really do exist. Albino giraffes.
Here's what I'll just give you. I know this is a tangent, which is what we used to be real good at.
Yeah. Let me see this.
So first article. World's only known white giraffe fitted with tracker to deter poachers. Rare white giraffe killed by poachers in Kenya. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, dude, that is a demon. Shout out to the owner of Jimmy John's. Saved mankind. Saved the human race there.
That's fucking horrible.
Jesus, that thing is... Jimmy John's has got my business.
I bet you that fucking giraffe has red eyes too.
Oh, for sure. He's albino. All albinos have red eyes. They're like fucking Terminators, dude.
Giraffinator.
Okay, all right. Taste test. We got these Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream. Let's crack it open.
Let's get a nice.
We got some good food to go with it. And a special one, too.
Oh, that smells incredible.
Oh, wow.
I didn't
right,
even
off the,
need...
right off the get.
Right out that gate, baby.
Oh, my God, dude. Jeff said this is like one of the best things he's had.
Is this going to be possible 10 alert?
No, I don't know.
I do, dude. I love
everything Jeff gives you the taste test. You're like, oh, no, I'm going to give it a 2.
I really just want to hate. I just want him to hate me. Not really.
Alligators are the last dino. Right after I said that, Rick, I literally thought about the alligators.
Alligator. I love Dr. Pepper.
Wait, Liz, you said these are gross? Oh, what?
Blech. Those are gross.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Gross.
So
this is not.
Oh my God. You get a nice, like, you know what? You know what it is?
Liz doesn't like ice cream, so she doesn't count
What
here.
the fuck?
Yeah.
So this, you know what the after flavor is that just sits on your mouth? You ever had strawberry shortcake?
Yes.
And that's exactly the like leaving the film left on my mouth. That's exactly what it is.
Oh my God, this is heaven. It's like I taste both Dr. Pepper, but I taste strawberry.
Man. What a fucking...
Is this only out for a limited time? Because this shit should be out every day.
And your burps even smell good.
Let me smell. Burp in my face.
Burp
in my mouth, in my mouth, in my mouth.
In my nose, in my nose. I don't think you should say that.
No. Let's see.
Oh my God.
So,
excuse me.
We have
whoa.
Okay.
Whoa,
I was leaving some pop for so we
Look.
can wash shit down with.
I know
You're just gonna
somebody.
chug that
No, I know somebody in the chat doesn't like strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper, but that doesn't mean we're just skipping over it. We didn't even give this fucking thing a rating, okay?
Oh.
Don't break the format of the show.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This pop is fucking incredible. We're not just skipping over that. This is one of the best pops I've had on this show.
Roll it back.
Fucking it's incredible.
Oh my.
Best version of a Dr. Pepper. Not even gonna lie. And I'm a big fan. I've tried all the doctors and the misters. I had a Mr. Pibb today. It's fantastic.
This is fucking great.
9.6. Fucking amazing. The only reason it doesn't get a 10 is because it's limited. I can't get this all the time.
I don't think that you should give it.
Am I going 10 on this thing?
That's up to you.
I
I'm
gotta
not putting this.
I gotta come back to it. I don't know if I can get a 10 on.
You give it a 10 or not. We don't go back to things.
You fucking went back and gave the Zagnut bar a 10, or the Zagnut. You went back and gave it a 10.
No, I give it a 10 right off the get. Listen to the show. I'm gonna give it a 9.8.
Fuck it. I'm going 10. It's Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite pops. It might be my favorite pop. And this is excuse me. The best version of a Dr. Pepper for me. Fucking 10, baby.
It's fucking good.
10 alert. I don't want to scream because Reed's sleeping. Fucking 10, baby.
He's missing out on the taste test too.
Thank you, Jeff, for all the shit that you've made me consume in this past year of year and a half of being a sponsor of this show. I got a little hair.
Yeah.
This is the best thing you've ever given us. And I just want to thank you because...
Wow, he's got a 10. 10 alert!
That's fucking amazing.
I'd rather choke on 2 White Castles than drink that. This is going hard.
Liz doesn't like ice cream.
Some people don't like ice cream.
No, they don't. Nobody says that they don't. Even lactose intolerant people like ice cream.
Yeah, Ricky can't have ice cream, and he still likes. I don't know, man. Some people just don't like it, man. You know, there's no name calling needed. You know,
do they make it diet? Fuck off, Rico. What the fuck are you talking about?
I wish I was 2 White Castles. All right, so we have a competitor in the podcasting radio industry. It's a small a small group of people on this, maybe known as the Z93 Morning After. I don't know if you've heard of them. We're kind of a little bigger deal than them, but they have a show, I guess. Some people have heard of it. They have it in the morning, I guess. Z93 Morning After. Okay, well, apparently they have their own meat sticks.
And apparently they've been opened and you bought 2 of them. Weird. I wonder if Mark's had one of these.
So yeah, let's take a look at these.
I'm sure you haven't tried one
Now,
yet.
this is how I bought it. They're a limited run, you know. I had to get... take a look how beefy this
That
thing
is
is.
a girthy stick.
This is a very girthy stick.
Oh, come on.
So
Is
hold
there-
on a second. I want to read you what is in it first.
Can I see the snap, though?
Hold on.
Does it have-
Fully cooked
Good.
with jalapeno,
Okay.
potato,
Okay.
red bell pepper,
All right.
cheese, and onion.
I like all of these things.
Smoke flavor added. So, yes.
Did we get
and
a
there's
snap?
pork. There's no
I don't
snap.
know. No.
There's no snap. It's
There
too,
was
it's too
definitely
beefy.
There was a. This is a snap.
There's a snap.
I mean, it's a fucking wet stick. Stick.
It's big. It's a big. It's a big piece of meat,
All right, we're
boys.
gonna try Matt and Adam's beef sticks.
Yeah, you ready to stick Matt from Z93? I let him know we're doing this. He's probably watching right now.
You've got Matt's, I've got Adam's.
Yep.
That's
So
why
I'm about
Adam's
to
is a
stick
little smaller.
Matt's meat stick in my mouth here.
Oh, it's got a good bite. I know your friend Sam loves that.
Take a look at it.
I snapped mine.
You can just see the pieces of potato in it and shit. It's quite a marvel.
Should we make a meat stick?
Gotta have a radio show. We're not on
I'm
radio.
sure we could hook that up, man.
No.
Matty Ice and Marky Mark meat stick. Oh, look at that guy. That's way more potato.
Yeah. It's been done before. We have to find something else. They've done meat sticks. We can't just copy them and do meat sticks. We already copied them and have a show. Maybe we should start our own pinball league. Oh, shit. They did that, too.
Maybe we should make our own brats. Oh, fuck. They did that, too.
Maybe a golf league. No.
This is really good.
Yeah.
This is really fucking good,
This
man.
is super good.
I can't give them a 10 out of principle, though.
What's wrong with them?
No. I'm just kidding. What would I give this?
Never heard this show before. I know a lot of people like them, though.
They do Florida Man. That's a pretty good segment.
I just know Matt from Pinball. He's a nice guy. He does a lot for the community, too. You should watch that show. It's in the morning, apparently.
You listen to it, you don't watch it.
G93.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give it a rating.
Okay.
Because I fucking ate the whole thing.
Oh.
8.8. Is there a spicy version of this?
Yeah, this is the mild one.
Okay. I think the hot one of this would be really, really good. Like, I think it would be substantially better.
I'm going to give this a fucking 9. A 9.1. It's a meal, though. This is a fucking thick... Matt's fucking meat stick is thick. It is a thick, meaty meat stick, and it is packed full of fucking good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9.1.
Excuse me. That's fucking fantastic. Yeah.
Like, you only get like 5 of them in here, but it's worth it.
Dude, you can't eat more than 2 of those in a go.
No.
Somebody ate 3 of them, though.
I don't know who. That's how I got it.
Wow. Yeah. 9.1 and 8.8. We got some fucking high bars tonight.
Yeah.
Now, how is Fifth Avenue going to
Ooh.
hang on to this? So I've never had one of these. It is a crunchy peanut butter in a rich chocolate coating. So, I mean, that really can't be bad, can it?
What is it? It's what's in Fifth Avenue?
What's on Fifth Avenue? Well, I'll tell you what's on Fifth Avenue. Crunchy peanut butter and a rich chocolate coating.
It's not dark chocolate, is it?
I hope so.
Ugh.
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 That doesn't look like it. Oh, it's got a Heath vibe. I'm liking that already.
Me too, and I like peanut butter. Let's go. Stick it in my mouth. A peanut, dude. It's like Butterfinger.
Dude, is this like
Dude,
Heath?
is this?
Okay, if this is like
Zagnut?
if this is like Heath, Butterfinger, and fucking
Oh my
Reese's in
God.
one,
Oh my God.
I might have like a audible orgasm.
Dude, this might be the best night of taste test ever. It smells good.
Oh my God. Oh man, there's something off about it though. It's right there. It's right on the cusp of being amazing.
Bro, I'm just getting a Butterfinger here.
Is it chocolate Butterfinger? No, Butterfinger already has chocolate.
Right. What makes us different from Butterfinger?
It doesn't. No, it gets stuck
It's
in
a
your teeth.
chocolate like darker or something? Or?
The chocolate's not as good. It's not as good as Butterfinger.
I think that's it.
What would I rank a Butterfinger?
This is
You know
still
what-
really good, though. I mean, this is still fucking awesome.
You know what's kind of wild? We've never just ranked normal candy bars.
Yeah.
It grows on you a little bit. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not what I was expecting. I mean, I was really hyped for that thing.
Well, doesn't Nestle make Butterfinger?
Mm-hmm. Who makes that guy?
Hershey's. So I'm just thinking this is Hershey's version of Butterfinger.
Okay, so where are we at? Where are you at on this thing? I think I'm at it. I'll give it a 7.6.
No, this is really good.
It's not. It's for me. It's not. I mean, 5 is fucking fantastic for some people. 5 out of 10 is like a
If they
home
had
run.
like a Simpsons character doing the advertising for it, it would be really good. But it's a really boring, dull wrapper. Like this label. Come on, man. What is this? This looks like some old people candy. You know, it does. It looks like they're just about to pull some sick, gross, those Halloween Lady Jane things or whatever.
It's just a disappointing. Don't fucking give this bar more than it deserves. It's a disappointing candy bar.
I think the candy is fine.
I think it's bullshit. I think it's fucking bullshit.
I'm gonna
is
get
what I-
8.2.
You're fucking mad. What would you give a Butterfinger?
9. That's like my favorite candy bar.
Butterfingers are awesome. You ever have the Butterfinger cups?
Until I had Zagnut last week.
Fucking incredible. You ever had a Butterfinger cup?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
They're not. Nothing beats a Butterfinger. Don't you lay a fucking finger.
Don't you dare.
That was a fun taste test. It's still not bad. I mean,
Yeah, that was the best taste
so
test.
on average,
3
everything-
amazing things.
On average, everything had like a 8. I think we had like pretty much a 8.8 on everything.
I could swim in this strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper. Or just a bathtub full of it. Just
Dude.
lay in there and just go.
If you like strawberry shortcake, the food, not the lady.
Who's the late? Oh, yeah.
The lady strawberry shortcake. She has
The
a show.
cartoon.
She's a lady.
Okay. You people in your cartoon ladies.
It's a child. It's a child. Yeah, it's just really fucking good.
Oh, fuck. So good.
Oh.
Spill it. Oh. What happened?
I fucking saved it.
Dude, that was almost going
Oh,
down.
we just had a little spill.
Almost had Metroid Prime fucking strawberry cream
Almost fucking
edition.
Spilled it again. Yeah. Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream. Knock out of the fucking park. 10. That might be my first 10 on the show. Was a cake pop a 10 for me?
I think it was, yeah.
So that's my first drink that was a 10. Unless we did when we did Mountain Dews, they were 10s. But some of those were like 30 years old. It's the best kind. It belongs on the floor. Smackin' Honey has some wild opinions on food items.
Smacking honey.
We're going to need some taste test.
So we got rank it next.
I don't know what I was
And
going
we're
for
gonna
there.
continue the food. We're in food mode. Let's just keep going. Hit me with the rank it. Let's hit me with some rank it tunes. You guys are gonna like this. I want to hear your guys' opinions in chat of your Fucking cut me off, motherfucker.
I got it.
All right, I got here.
Hey.
Top 3 most underrated food. Top 3 underrated food. That's what I want to know. So what sparked this was we started talking about, oh man, what were we talking about
Food.
in our work chat? It was something to do with, oh God, yeah, pizza. And they started, they always give me crap because I hate Pizza Hut. And then,
Did I rank?
what?
Oh my God, I didn't even talk about it. Okay, quick fat dude's moment. I tried the Hungry Howie's heart-shaped pizza.
Oh yeah, you were going to talk about that before we get into rank it.
So I got 2 heart-shaped pizzas.
Yeah, you were talking about for a month.
Yeah.
Hyped for it.
I know. I can't believe because it was on Tuesday. So, excuse me. There's a week before the show, so I forgot about it. Those things are so fucking tiny.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I'm glad I bought 2 of them.
I've never had a Valentine, so I didn't know.
But they were like $7.99, and it was a disappointing pizza. But it was a heart shape, and it was like, it was fun. You know, this is a fun experience. Kids got to see a heart shaped pizza.
Chairs make you itchy?
No.
Okay.
This house makes me itchy though.
Oh yeah.
I noticed that.
Weird.
Fleas or something.
It's not fleas.
No, I don't know. But I did notice. I mean, I gotta give him credit. It's a attractive looking pizza.
Yeah, that is.
That's a solid looking.
Yeah, it's a solid looking pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, I should have bought. If you're going to get the Hungry Howie's heart shaped pizzas, get 1 for each person. They're like a personal pizza.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Anyway, so
Rank it.
Fucking
Top 3 underrated food.
This is
I wanna
not.
know.
This was not an easy thing for me.
This was super easy for me because we were talking about Pizza Hut, and I don't like Pizza Hut, and everybody at my work likes Pizza Hut. I like Little Caesars more than Pizza Hut, and they were giving me shit because they think Little Caesars is gas station food and Pizza Hut is great. Pizza Hut, I do not enjoy. I said everyone out pizzas the Hut.
Oh God. And we're just talking about literally any food item, right?
And I said top 3 most underrated pizzas. Give me, not pizzas, top 3 most underrated food. Give me a good idea for it. Little Caesars is not going to be on there. It is a little underrated. I think it.
Are we
deserves more
talking
love.
about fucking restaurants or food?
Food, mother?
Like it can be an ingredient, motherfucker?
Sure.
What are we talking about here?
Something you digest. You fucking eat food.
I know, but I didn't know if we were doing like fettuccine Alfredo or if we were just going to be like Alfredo.
Either or.
Don't fucking look at me like that.
Yeah, it's just-
You came up with the rank it,
Yeah.
and I have found a flaw in your rank it.
No.
This is a monumental.
Fettuccine Alfredo
No, that's
would
not
be-
one of mine.
would be different than Alfredo.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not just
substantially.
gonna, I mean, unless you're just going to sit there and eat the Alfredo sauce. You fucking freak. Ate the glue in school, or what's wrong with you? Fucking Elmer
Wait,
over
you
here.
never had just fucking straight Alfredo?
Just ate the sauce?
You dip like a breadstick in it at Olive
You're
Garden.
eating the breadstick. What do you have a number 3? Because I got one.
I think my list is fucked,
Well,
to be
just
honest.
fuck your list then. It'll just be mine then.
All right, no. Yeah, give me your number 3 so I have like some basis of where we're going with this.
Big New Yorker doesn't count, Rico. They don't make
Oh,
that anymore.
fuck. I got to change it. Hold on. Bam. Okay. What about Big New Yorker? Fuck is a Big New Yorker?
Dude, we need to hire someone to run this fucking... Be our roadie or something to push these buttons. We can't handle this shit anymore. It's too much work
Too
for
big
2
time.
people.
Yeah, I know.
We need to hire someone.
Maybe if you could fucking do something.
What are you talking about?
Press some buttons, dog.
I pushed the wrong buttons.
Move some fucking sliders.
I wrote the show.
No, you didn't.
This is the first week I didn't write
Look at
the
that
show.
sexy handwriting. It's like actually kind of legible. You have good handwriting too.
So what's your number 3 for fucking underrated food? We are fucked this night.
Give me yours.
Number
please.
3 for me is smoked oysters out of a can.
What the fuck? No, that's exactly rated where the fuck it should be. Fucking
It's underrated.
low. No, it's not.
It's underrated, and it's not bad. People give it crap all the time. Hit them bitches with a toothpick. Try it out.
Oh my
Your
God.
mouth will taste like a garbage dump the next morning. It's expected.
Oh,
But they're not bad.
I have fucking.
I know one of yours was a good one. Your good pick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
okay.
number one.
Oh, okay.
I got number 3.
All right.
I was gonna say honorable mention is water chestnuts because I think those are fucking incredible.
I do like those as well.
And they taste like nothing. They don't taste like shit, but they have the nicest crunch ever.
Ricky says actual vomit. Does that mean that's
So
what your number
that's his
3?
number
Is that
3.
your number 3, or is that your response to the smoked oysters?
Before he responds, I honestly think that that's his number 3. Do you know how many times Ricky has done the fake cat throw up?
Yeah.
I guarantee many a time he's thrown up in his mouth and had to taste that shit. He's like, eventually he's probably like, it's not bad.
Underrated.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, he says no, the oysters.
So no, honorable mention, water chestnuts.
So what's your number 3 then?
Number 3 for me? Fuck, I almost forgot it. It is shit.
Did story of a girl.
Cried a river and drowned a whole world.
Dude, come on.
No, I fucking lost it.
God damn it, man.
Okay, number 3. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I think it's underrated because I think it's the best sandwich you can possibly have out of anything. So it's still probably fine in some people's books, but it should be the tip of the top, cream of the crop. Fucking PB&J, underrated, especially with like people put grape jam and shit on their PB&J. Fuck grape.
What
That's
about goober?
Fuck goober. I saw that shit at Walmart today, and I wanted to fucking bat it off the shelf. If you eat goober, fuck you.
You're getting goober.
Oh my god.
I can't afford the jam, kids.
I don't know how. Fuck goober. Oh my god, I hate goober. It makes me angry that exists.
Next week's taste test, goober.
It's fucking bullshit. No, because grape is the worst, like literally one of the worst jams you could put.
It's OG though.
I don't fucking care. It's not good. I mean, it's fine.
It's OG.
Concord grape. No, fuck off. I want red raspberry, blackberry, strawberry.
How do you feel about what's that fucking apple butter?
Overrated. People are like,
Yeah.
it's like the new holy water or something. It fucking cures all sins. It's like the apple vinegar phase. It's like, oh shit, this will fucking give you superpowers, cure cancer. If you're blind, it'll make you see again.
Apple vinegar is good on spinach.
Apple vinegar is good for getting fruit flies out of your house, and that is it. That's exactly
Apple cider vinegar?
The one thing it's good for.
Okay, my number 2. Number 2, most underrated food, Brussels sprouts. Yes, Brussels sprouts are amazing. They've always been hit with this bad karma, this bad juju from kids shows where like,
oh, Brussels sprouts, gross. I don't like Brussels sprouts. Ew.
and the parents would be like, you gotta eat your Brussels sprouts, finish eating those off your plate, and they'd be like,
Oh man, I guess I'm not doing anything because I hate Brussels sprouts.
so then when I remember when I got Brussels sprouts, I was like, oh man, those gotta be bad, right? Because everything says Brussels sprouts suck. They're amazing. And you can actually cook them up to make them incredible. Go to Real Seafood Company. They make it. They chop them up all nice, and they put
You pay $50.
balsamic vinegar in it, some bacon pieces, and man,
You spend enough money. You throw enough money at a particular ingredient. Yeah, it's gonna fucking taste good.
well, I just like it normal too.
I will tell you, the way that you make a Brussels sprout not suck is you cut it in half. You cut those fuckers. You eat a whole Brussels sprout, you're in for a bad time.
No,
There's too many fucking layers.
You know, you eat it fine. Golden Corral. I used to go there. I used to call it the all-you-can-eat Brussels sprout buffet. Buffet. Yeah, I would get the plate of Brussels sprouts, take some of that gross-ass liquid cheese, and just... and that would be my Golden Corral.
They made we had like a Korean lunch at work. They made like Korean pork and all that shit. And they had Brussels sprouts with it. And they cut them up. And I tried them because they just kind of threw them on my plate without me asking. Fucking incredible. They were great.
Yeah.
So I don't hate Brussels sprouts as much. I don't mind that. Number 2 for you.
Smacking Honey says delicious tiny little cabbages. Yes. Yes. And Rico says Brussels sprouts, I guess they were nasty as fuck in the 80s and 90s, but scientists did some selective breeding to make them better, just like seedless watermelon. And then Ricky, in no order. 1, toast with cinnamon sugar. 2, mustard like any. People hate it for some reason. 3, dark chocolate and orange combo.
Is mustard hated?
I'm not a big fan of it, but I
think mustard is. I like that. I like that list. I'm gonna disagree on mustard though. I feel like mustard is exactly where it should be. It's kind of like in the middle on. Does it suck? No. Is it great? No.
That's
you
fair.
just get like a
brown mustard, like a spicy brown.
spicy
good,
brown,
but just
top tier.
Just the ghetto ass French is yellow.
I like French's on anything. Fucking no,
and you will get it on anything, and it will fucking stay there forever because it stains like a motherfucker.
And it kills all the flavors on anything else. Like if there is, you could have A1 sauce on a DQ burger, and if they would have put mustard on there, I wouldn't even tasted it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Number 2 for me.
Yes.
Wild pick. Tofu. I like tofu. I'm a big fan of tofu when you cook it right with something.
Oh, killer tofu.
I don't know that song.
You're too young. 90s
That sounds
trivia.
like some fucking...
It's from Doug. It's the beats.
Oh, okay. But no, I like... Every time I've had tofu in like a good meal, like we went to that Mongolian barbecue. And if it's cooked with other good shit, tofu's fucking awesome.
Doesn't it not taste like anything?
No, if you just eat tofu straight, it's not going to really taste like shit. It's going to be like mold, like just...
Mold?
Like, no, like just... Bleh. Like just nothing.
I mean, I'd eat it, but I mean, I wouldn't dislike it. So I'm sure if it's got the right boiling cubes involved with it. Bouillon cubes. Yeah.
And then I have one final one. I'm gonna let you do your number 1.
Number 1 for me.
I think you're
I
number
saved
1.
my number 1.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think yours is better.
Right.
Number 1, most underrated. It gets flack for no reason. I don't understand it. It tastes great. It's never disappointed me. And sometimes I just want more of it, especially in like ramen and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What is this?
It's cheap and it tastes good. Imitation crab. Crab with a K. Fucking love
like
crab.
Mortal Kombat crab.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat crab. It's fucking awesome.
Imitation crab.
I have no problem with imitation crab.
I'm actually with you on this. I think it tastes fine.
I think
real crab is a billion times better.
Oh yeah,
but I mean that's
it's also
expensive.
a billion times more expensive.
Yeah, and I'd take it. I don't know what it's made out of.
I don't know. I don't really care.
One of those weird things, but
It might not even be meat. I don't know.
Could just be tofu.
Mystery meat.
But I would eat it.
It looks like crab. It's got the little red and white thing going on. I like it.
Yeah, and it tastes fine. I'd take it.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
I think that's a very solid number 1 pick.
Thank you.
My number 1 pick. Get ready. Strap in, folks. My number 1 most underrated
I already know.
pick.
You know what? I know what it's gonna be. We'll do the 3, 2, 1. I guarantee. I will put a substantial amount of money down on it. It's very similar to your number 3, actually.
What?
You ready?
So.
3, 2, 1.
Pickled
anchovies.
eggs.
What? I thought you were gonna go with anchovies.
We were wrong. Pickled eggs is the number 1 most underrated food. They have at the party dock right over here. We were freaking partying it up. They got the jars of the pickled eggs, and you and Jason Arsenal was like, we're both like, that's fucking disgusting, dude. And I fucking love them. I don't understand why people freak out about pickled eggs so much. Pickles are good. Freaking hard-boiled eggs are good. Put them together, it's great. I understand you. You don't like pickles.
I don't.
And I understand other people who don't like eggs. So, yes, that makes sense. But if you like both of those things, you should love pickled eggs.
Man, anchovies didn't even make the list for you, huh?
No, I thought about it before. I wasn't going to go with it because I feel like it's just more of a topping thing. Anchovies are good, but I mean, like, if you're getting it like out of a can, it's more like a sardine then. And I used to like sardines, but I had a really gross can one time, and it kind of ruined it for me.
That's fair.
But yeah, pickled eggs, man. Give them a shot. Tear it up.
Give them a shot.
Yeah, seriously. It's a lot of these things
Or don't.
A lot of these things are you never tried. because they've been like grossed by everything.
Anchovies are hairy, and that surprised my mouth.
Dude, anchovies are great.
Anchovies are gross, and they can stay in there.
I ordered extra anchovies one time on a pizza because when they make the anchovy pizza, they always you can tell the guy working on the pizza was always like puts one on there with his arm fully extended, like, ugh, one per slice. So I'm like always bummed out. I'm like, I want more of them slimy fuckers. So I ordered extra, and I went in to pick it up, and I think the guy thought I was a DoorDash guy picking it up, and he goes, anchovy pizza. I don't know who the hell would eat this shit. And I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know, man. It ain't for me. Took it out to my car. I was like, it's for me.
It's fucking
It's all for me. I like that garbage dump pizza.
Obviously, guys named Mark. Fuck that guy, am I right?
Right. Fuck that guy.
Story time, Mark.
It's going to be a quick one. So we had Snowmageddon the beginning. Apparently we're getting Snowmageddon later this week. So we got we had some snow going, you know, at the arcade, and we were closing up. It was getting late. There was a group of kids that came in, and they wanted to play Magic the Gathering at the arcade, which is cool, man. Like, I don't care. They can sit there. They can hang out, and they were hanging out and playing Magic the Gathering, and there was like a group of like 6 of them, and they were all playing, and yeah, they were having a good time. It was a chill place to play. It was inside. It was all warm, and everything was good. They were having a good time. And I let them know ahead of time as we were getting close, because I know sometimes those games can last a long time. So about a half an hour before we're closing, I let them know, hey guys, about half an hour left. I just want you to know so you don't just start a game like right before, you know. And they're like, oh, cool, man. Yeah, we're just finishing up here soon. I'm like, cool. So they finished up, and I'm turning everything off, and then they're just chilling by the door because there's like a fucking ice storm happening outside. And then I think Liz was there, one of the last people playing pinball, and she went and left, and I think they thought she worked there. So they were like talking to her, and she's like, dude, they're like telling her like, oh, we're just waiting for a ride, man. And then she's like, I don't care. Like, yeah, I don't work here, man. So she like walked past him and went out to her car to leave. And then, so I'm just like, I walk up there and I'm waiting, and they're just chilling out by the door. And I'm like, what's up, guys? And they're like, oh, we're just going to wait in here for a ride. And everything's closed. All the lights are off, and they're just chilling there waiting by the door.
No, you fucking
And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's icy and cold outside and everything. So
that was nice of you.
it was snowy, and I'm like, that's fine, man. Well, about 15 minutes go by, and I've done all this stuff, and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, just waiting for our mom, man. And I'm like, is it gonna be soon? Because like at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm a homer. I've been here for like 11 hours already today. Like I'm about to put these kids out on the fucking cold streets.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's me.
No, I don't think.
And I'm like, they're like, it would be like 5 more minutes, man. One kid was real nice. He's like, it would be like 5 more minutes, man. I'm like, okay, that's fine, man. Yeah, that's okay. And then after I said that, the other kid that was with him, he says to me, sorry, man, it's not our fault that the roads are icy. After I've been letting this dude stay inside this whole time, he goes, sorry, man, it's not our fault the roads are icy. I almost wanted to just grab him by the chuck his ass into a snowbank. And right after he said that, I was about to be like, what, dude? You can get your ass out. We're closed. Go. But right then, old mom came sliding around the corner in the minivan, and the kids hopped on in.
It's also not my fault that you, for some reason, waited to tell your mom that you were done 5 minutes before the fucking arcade closed. But
so yeah, it was. I liked the Magic. I thought it was cool. I think it was something cool and extra to have at the arcade. which I definitely welcome. I think that's cool for them to hang out and chill there and stuff, you know. But
Buying pretzels and
yeah, I mean, just you know, don't be rude.
yeah, fuck off. I'm staying open a half hour later for you, you
Yep.
bastard.
So, and maybe bundle up next time,
And also, just let your mom know, hey, Mom, we're fucking done.
or you know, get a driver's license.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, it's icy out.
That was Store Stories. Boom.
Boom shakalaka. What have you been watching this week, Mark?
So I finally got caught up on The Last of Us.
Up until yesterday.
Until yesterday. I haven't watched Sunday, no spoilies.
Same here.
Yeah, so yes, we watched it and it was good. And we got caught up and it was, yeah, episode 3 was just as sad as you told me it was going to be, probably sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It was a great episode.
then it got sadder on other episodes. And yeah, so
Yeah, that last
Yeah.
we watched that episode was it yesterday?
yeah.
I think we watched episode 5 yesterday. We didn't watch episode 6 that just came out, but we watched episode 5 yesterday, and that end for that one was like bummer.
So I was saying before with the first 2 episodes, I said it was like Michael Bay's Walking Dead, and I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that statement back. It was the show's really good.
Mhm.
It was after these episodes, I was like, yeah, this show's good, and yeah, I want to actually play the game now.
So I'm gonna say something out here. I am gonna spoiler warning. So if you want to skip ahead, it's not gonna be long. So season 3 has Bill and Frank, who are 2 kind of offshoot characters from the game. They don't do a whole lot for him in the game. Bill helps you out in the game, but you don't really see Frank. You kind of do, but not really. And I really, really, really like the lore that they explore with those 2 characters, and just the different changes that they've made to those 2 characters with the show, because they're not likable in the game. They're both assholes.
Oh, for real?
They both hate each other,
Yeah.
and you just don't get the sense of relationship that you get from the show. And I'll be the first to admit that I think some of those like gay relationships can feel super forced in movies and games and shows. And this is the first time I've watched a show and thought like, man, this actually does not feel forced. Everything feels supernatural. Both the guys don't look like fucking Hollywood 10 out of 10s. Like, they just look like normal dudes. They have a normal relationship, and you know, you're seeing that kind of progress throughout it. And I just really liked it and really appreciated that.
Yeah, for sure.
The changes that they made to the story with it.
Yeah, they did a good job, and it was also cool to see that side of like in living in that crazy like wasteland where they had like their own house and everything was secure for so long, and they were living it up and like planting things and growing stuff. It was almost like these guys have made their own civilization, you know. So for a long time too. So it was a cool different aspect of seeing how things were going. So yeah, I like that episode.
I really liked it. I really, really liked the last one. And it had a wild fucking ending that I was not expecting the shit to happen at the end. And the one gal that ate it, I wanted her to fucking die so bad.
Right.
I wanted her to die so bad.
Yeah. She started out seeming like she had a heart, and then
She was
just the worst.
She started out like right here, and she just fucking nosedove just straight into an abyss.
Super heel.
Super fucking heel.
Speaking of super heels, I watched WWE Elimination Chamber, which was last what day is it today? Monday. It was Saturday night. Yeah. So Monday night at 8. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and so Elimination Chamber. We got to see the end. It was a great pay-per-view. Awesome. The match, the main event between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns.
Hey.
I'm getting heat. What?
Oh,
I'm,
go
I'm
ahead.
getting heat for saying it. It's my match of the year so far. A WWE match with Roman Reigns in it is my match of the year so far. Why? Because was it nuts? Was it crazy moves, all this stuff? No, because I have a different aspect when it comes to finding the match of the year. I'm not going for these high spots. I'm not going for all these crazy nuts moves. I'm going for psychology and storytelling, and that was done perfect. It had a great storyline. The moves, the way they did the match with a slow build all the way through it, working the crowd. The crowd was so loud, so into it. And when that happens, they can do so much more in a match to work and play off the crowd. Sami Zayn's wife was there. They had her involved with the story, and man, fucking great. Every cutoff, the face shine, everything was done so well with how a match ends, and then a bullshit ending, which happens, and then the heel wins, which crushed the people there because everyone wanted Sami Zayn to win.
Oh yeah, especially in his hometown.
Everyone wanted him to win. Everyone was hoping, and but it was such a giant obstacle for him to overcome, and he didn't do it. And then they were getting ready to whip his ass, but there was other stuff going on in the story. And then Kevin Owens came out, who's also from Montreal, and he saves the day. And Sami Zayn gets his music to play in his hometown, and he has a little send-off where he got claps and appreciation and respect, and he lost. So it was a sad ending for an awesome storyline, which most likely is not over, but it was perfect. Mm-hmm. It was like Shakespeare in a professional wrestling match, and you just don't see that as much, especially not from WWE.
And especially not with Roman Reigns in a match. It was
my God.
The first match I've ever seen with him where I was actually impressed with the work that he was doing and just the match in general, because we just watched it 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Like it was 3 hours ago.
That was my second time watching it. I liked it so much.
It was a great match, and it really had a slow start. I was like, why is Mark making me watch this match? Because you were fucking hyping it up, and I'm not a wrestling savant. I don't know a ton of. I know bits and pieces here and there, but the slow build really worked well for that. And the one thing I do pop for, there's two things I love in wrestling, and it's from growing up with Rey Mysterio and as I've gotten older, Lucha Brothers. I love fancy footwork on the ropes. It just makes me pop every time when I see it because it's just fucking crazy to me. And then when you think it's going to end, they switch it real quick. They do some crazy shit.
We call that in the business the false finish.
Yeah, and that match was full of them. And it was really fun because at least 3 times I thought that thing was done.
Yep, that's what makes you jump off your seat when you're watching it and go and freak out or mark out.
And it keeps happening. So it's like the boy who cried wolf thing. And that's kind of how it ended. It's like, are you... What? What?
Yeah.
And you're just like deflated.
Yep.
Especially if you don't follow, like I've captured that storyline in just that one fight, more or less, that one match. Yeah. So it's hard to not root for the face, especially when the heel is Roman Reigns. Fuck that guy. Why would you ever want him to win?
And man, everyone gave him crap forever. And I did too, about being bad. And he is such a good heel. Just the way he acts in the match, the shit he talks, he's so good. I want to see Roman Reigns do some acting now because I was so impressed with it.
He'll be in the Marines 17.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, absolutely. If you guys got Peacock, throw on Elimination Chamber. Just fast forward it to the last match. Check it out. If you want to give a little wrestling a shot. I know everyone hates wrestling. A lot of people do. That's not their thing. But watch the match. Check it out. Watch the psychology of it. It's fucking money. Great match. I'm very impressed. So that's what I've been watching.
Sarah and I have been... So John Wick 4 is coming out. They've kind of been teasing trailers. I don't watch trailers because they ruin the movies now, so I'm not into them. But I love John Wick. And we've been making our way through them. So last night we watched John Wick 2. I will say forever and always. I'm sure that there were a couple action movies that came out before the first John Wick. that movie changed the game on action movies, because after that you see stuff like Peppermint. I don't know if you've seen that one with the super badass chick where she goes fucking crazy. You've
The John Wick was like the start of the.
it was the start.
John Wick 2.
It was the start of the action movies where they really choreograph them. There's not just fucking cuts every 2 seconds. They really show
One shot.
like tactical gun work and knife and fighting work. Like they really choreograph them well, and the action scenes are shot in mostly a one shot.
I have seen this movie. I've seen all the John Wicks.
Yeah,
And yeah,
they're just filmed fucking crazy.
great movies.
And they're brutal, and I fucking love them. And the more and more I watch them, because I've seen these movies a good amount now, I haven't seen 3 very much, so I'm excited for that one. I love the lore that they pack into John Wick. Just this whole like system of assassins and how they have just all these rules, like no fighting on continental grounds, or these markers where, you know, you give a blood oath to someone and you can't refuse it, or you've been excommunicated from the Continental and people are going to go out to hunt you and kill you. Like they have just this, they're assassins. They're fucking horrible people. They kill people for money. They're absolutely terrible fucking people. And you're just on their side with some of them for the whole thing, because they just have this like code, this crazy code and this moral compass that they live by. And it's just fucking awesome.
The Code of Honor. Yeah.
I love it so much. And they have so many good actors. And the second one is just a fantastic way that moves into the third one, where the third one basically just starts off where the second one ends. And I can't fucking wait to get to it. So John Wick 2, watch that. Loved it. And we're both, it's just, I can't wait for the fourth one. I hope we get like a whole fucking party going for that thing to go to the theater and watch it. So that's our Film Freaks for the week. We have a little bit of trivia for you guys for the night.
Yep. We'll probably end it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
No memory this week.
Unless I come up with one, which I might.
Oh, okay.
I think I got a good one for you that I can't really help with, but I might be able to a little bit. So, Decade of Difference, we're going to do some trivia. If we can find any questions in here that we have not used, which I think we still have a few left. It's getting tough, though. Where do you get these from? You get them for, like, Christmas?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I did. All right, ready?
Oh, yeah.
Which singer had a hit with Livin' La Vida Loca?
Oh, man. It's in a Shrek movie. It's in Shrek 2. It's a Spanish man.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah, kind of. God, I suck at
One of our viewers currently right now has the same first name.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ricky.
Me, Martin. He literally said the same thing.
That's fantastic. I love Ricky. Ricky's so good with fucking 90s music. It's so impressive. I don't know 90s artists.
In what? Okay, you're good at history.
Mm-hmm.
In what year was the European Union founded?
Oh my God. It's gotta be. I mean, it's gotta be right after Reagan. I'm imagining. I'm gonna say 93.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, I mean final answer.
Yeah. Nice.
Good job, dude. Look at you. Got 2.
I got my Reaganomics down. Okay, we were talking about that today.
Oh, we used that one.
Am I getting one more?
I'm gonna give you one more.
All right.
'Cause you're on a roll. You're like butter. You're on a roll.
I got 1 out of 1 or 1 out of 2. 1.5 out of 2.
Yeah, we have fucking
Decimated these, right? Why are
Here
you
we go.
grabbing them like a psychopath?
because. Which boy band was Justin Timberlake formerly a member of?
In sync.
You got it.
Yeah. I like JT, baby. I do love me some JT.
I'm a having naked by the end of this song.
Which singer had a hit with Torn?
Torn?
Torn.
Oh no. I'm gonna guess. Is it a female?
Yeah.
Okay. Alanis Morissette.
Natalie Imbruglia. Imbruglia. Who the fuck is that? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'll probably hear the song and know.
Oh, here's a good one. This is a tough one too. I'll even Reagan is the literal devil. No, he's not. That's because you hate capitalism, though. What? I'll let you. Man,
Reagan did.
Reagan was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he did just like decide to take all the insane asylums and be like, yeah, fuck him.
Here,
Put him out on the people.
He did some crazy
Put
shit.
him out. Shut him down. We don't need this.
But he did some decent stuff too.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one.
Let's not get into politics.
No, that's a good idea. What was the name of Oasis's second album?
I hate Oasis so fucking much. God, I hate them. I don't know. Fucking Wonderwall again.
What's the story? Morning Glory.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oasis.
All right,
Wonderwall.
last one for. I might have asked this to you. I may have asked this before. What character did Dustin Diamond play in Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, you asked that. Screech.
Okay. All right, one more.
No, I think we're going to retire these.
All right, you should get this one. Which band released their album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness in 95?
It was actually the first ever, besides Lion King soundtrack, it was the first ever band CD that I ever bought, and that is Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah! Good job.
The world is a vampire set to drain.
I fucking
Secret
hate them.
destroyers.
I'm sorry.
Hold you up to the flames. And what do I get
I'm not a big fan.
for
of them.
my pain?
And the
I'm
final.
gonna keep singing.
Oh, God. Good Lord.
Yikes.
Yikes. Billy Corgan owned TNA, and I was the manager to the assistant manager at the time, Mr. Rohit Raju, who worked with Billy Corgan in TNA. He did some work for them, and he told me how fucking horrible of a person he was, and one of the worst wrestling promoters he's ever worked for.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, fuck that guy. We're gonna end with a memory. As
Oh,
always.
shit, you found a memory?
I got a memory that you're gonna really...
We just walked out of the room, you guys were like clapping. You were like, encore, encore, memory, memory. Woo! I'm excited. I have no idea what you're throwing at us here.
So go back in time for us, Mark.
Taking it back.
We've got a nice little wrestle theme going on here.
Oh shit, we're getting wrestling.
Go back in time
Okay. Going back.
and think about where you were, what you were doing, and the thoughts that were just flowing inside of your mind when you saw your favorite wrestling match. I don't know what that could be for you, but tell us about it. Or tell us just some memories about some of your favorite matches.
Elimination Chamber 2 nights ago. Favorite wrestling match, WrestleMania 12, Iron Man match. I think I talked about it last week.
Tell us about, like, do you remember the setting, like what was happening around you, any of that?
I didn't see that one live, so I'm not going to count that one. WCW, Fall Brawl 96 or 7. It was War Games, and I remember that was the first pay-per-view I got, which was crazy because that was the only WCW pay-per-view I ever got because I was a WWF guy. But yeah, I remember that, watching it, and I taped it on VHS, and I watched it like every day afterwards, nonstop. And the match at the end, it just blew my mind because they were like Sting was supposed to be like the best face to stop this awful new thing that was taking over WCW known as the NWO. And they were taking over. And it was like, no. I was like a little kid. And I was like, they can't do that. Sting has to stop them. And then there was a segment before that where Sting came out of the NWO's limo. And Lex Luger was there, who was also a face. And he's like, what are you doing, bro? And he attacked Lex Luger. Sting did. And everyone lost their mind. They're like, no, Sting. He was like, you know, the face of all faces, the John Cena, the main guy for WCW. Like, and he was in there, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart as a kid. And I couldn't believe it that we lost the Stinger to the NWO. And then Fall Brawl War Games. I don't know if you ever seen a War Games match.
Yeah.
You do?
The double ring.
Double ring,
It's,
yep.
it's your favorite.
One of them, yep.
Realistically, Mark, it's your favorite pay-per-view. Every time we've
Royal
watched
Rumble.
it together, you've gone fucking crazy for it.
So yeah, what they do is one person from each team. It's a team of 5. One person comes out for each team, and it was NWO versus WCW. And knowing that Sting had jumped ship just the week before to NWO, there was just no hope for WCW. And I remember Sting came out for NWO. And he came out there, and it just broke my heart to see Sting come out and help the NWO. And then it came down for the 5th person for WCW to come out. And it was fucking Sting. The real Sting. So this whole time they found some dude that looked like Sting and put face paint on him and had fake Sting. But this whole time we thought we didn't trust Sting, and Sting came out and he's like, it wasn't me, it was someone else. And they were like, come on, Sting, you're lying, dude. How are you gonna break my heart and then lie to me? And all of a sudden Sting came out. So there were 2 fucking Stings. Sting was telling the truth the whole time. And then he just goes in there and just starts whooping the shit out of everyone, just beating everyone's ass. There's finally a glimmer of hope that WCW can come back and take down the NWO. Which is Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. They're just whooping the shit out of everyone. And Sting was just taking them down single-handedly. Ric Flair was all beat up. He couldn't help, but now Sting was bringing him back up. And then he looks at Lex Luger after kicking everyone's ass. Lex Luger was like his tag partner, his brother, and he didn't trust him. He looks at Lex Luger and he goes, you didn't believe me, man. Stick it. You didn't believe me? Yeah, that's what you get. You don't trust me? You can stick it, man. And he just fucking left. Because Lex Luger didn't trust him, so he was pissed. He just pieced out. So when he left, NWO just fucking jumped on everyone like vultures. Like fucking vultures. And they just destroyed him and they won the match.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah. And Sting, that's what started. Sting did not come back. He didn't appear. He was gone forever. And then he eventually came back and he looked like this. That's when the Crow Sting came back. Because he was broken-hearted. He was crushed. And he was dark looking. Because he was emo Sting, man.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep. And that was my first pay-per-view.
What a wild time. You know what? I have a really good one. And it would have been very early on in this show's existence. I'll tell you, it's still probably the craziest match I have seen and ever will see. The most emotion I've ever felt in a match, at least. It was our first AEW pay-per-view. I think it was at John's house. It might have been Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
With Cody Rhodes.
Oh, man.
And Goldust.
Dustin Rhodes.
He was. Yeah. Did he come out as Goldust for the?
No,
he didn't. He was just Dustin
that was
Rhodes.
his WWF name.
I couldn't remember if he kept that name or not. But that match was just fucking crazy.
That was match of the year for sure that year.
It was unbelievable, and you were fucking losing your mind because this guy is just pissing blood everywhere, and they just kept wrestling through it, and you're like, dude. This guy is bleeding so fucking bad, and Cody Rhodes is just kicking the shit out of him, but he's not going down. And it was the most impressive match I think I'd ever seen at that point that I could really...
It was a stand up and clap. You were getting emotional watching it. It was fucking awesome.
And we did stand up and clap.
Yeah.
We all fucking did. And we were all packed into John's just insanely small. He's got this massive TV, and we're like sitting on top of each other.
We were. It
because
was such a tiny little house.
I loved it. It was, and all of us were on just the edge of our seats, fucking nail biting. It was insane to watch that.
Yep.
And it was the first, like, AEW had done a little bit, but WWE was in the dumps then. It was really
for sure.
a bad time. And we're like, this promotion's going to come along, and, you know, we've got no hope. And that's the first pay-per-view we watched, and it's like,
Yep.
oh, this is a whole new fucking world right now.
It was awesome. Yeah, and then, honestly, I mean, that made WWE step up their game too. So it's good. Competition is good. But yeah, that was a great. I'm gonna rewatch that match again.
God,
yeah,
fantastic pay-per-view.
So good. And then eventually Cody Rhodes came back and won the Royal Rumble this year. Adrenaline in my soul.
Oh yeah.
Now he faces Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's such an epic match. Could be really good.
Well,
though.
who knows? We don't know. There might be something happening on Raw right now. Wow, this turned into a wrestling show all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Eric's gonna be pissed.
I thought you would like that memory. It came to me.
Yeah.
So I think that wraps it up for the show, guys. We appreciate everyone for tuning in.
Seriously though, if you guys give wrestling a shot, you don't have to tell anybody you watched it, because I know it's bad to tell people you like wrestling.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you didn't grow up with it, it's hard to get into it.
I don't think it is.
But if you give it a shot and stick with it and follow a storyline, you will mark out and fucking love it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I agree. So that does it for this show this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. We just had kind of an old school show, just throwing it back and chilling. It was a lot of fun. So thank you, Mark, for being here with me.
You're welcome, Matt. Thank you for joining us here at the Arsenal Studio. Always a pleasure.
And, of course, I'll see you next week on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
Deuces, guys. Bye, Ricky. Goodbye, Snack and Honey, and Rico, and everybody else who was in the chat tonight. We appreciate you.
I really, really appreciate you guys chilling with us this week and watching the show and chatting with us. We were kind of bummed last week. We didn't have too many viewers. It's the day after the Super Bowl. Totally get it that people probably didn't feel like sitting in front of a screen for a long period of time. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in this week, man. It means a lot to me. I love you.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. We appreciate you.